guys, out here in front of one of my yards. Actually, and in that log cabin way over there, I do that too. And both of these are going to be a mess from the storm, so I got to clean all that up, sticks, and there's a lot of weeds that need to be done, and a lot of stuff, little balls and stuff that needs to be blown. But anyway, a couple of reasons for the video. One is just to show you that this rack has been doing very good. It does not move at all. I've had it on here. This is already my second week with it, so I was just telling you that it's working great. That's just off first couple of yards this morning. I dumped last night because I had it up high yesterday. But yeah, so far it's working great. I want to put like a couple little loop eyelet, little threading things like I use for a lot of stuff up on the top or on the outside, so I can, if it's stacked up high, I can put a strap over it so nothing blows off, because obviously that's not good. But I kind of climb up there and pack it down, just like stand on it and pack it down, and that helps a lot. If you do that, it helps from stuff blowing out. So I can get away with that most of the time. It just depends on what you have. Like if you have like dead sticks, if you kind of pack those down, they don't really blow out. But let's say you have like a top part of a bush or something, that kind of like catches wind, the leaves on it and stuff. So be careful on that. But anyway, the main reason for the video is just to share a tip. The tip is this time of year, well, I got a couple tips. I was just doing it while I'm thinking about it, just to try to help you guys. And anything that I do on my truck or anything in my videos, feel free to absolutely do it, and make your own video about it and send it to me so I can watch it. That'd be cool. TonyMowingGrass@gmail.com, 1G. Anyway, the tip for today is like, okay, so this time of year in lawn care, you'll start getting a bunch of or like maybe not a bunch, but you will get a few calls. We want just a lot of these regular yards, of course, all of us want that, but you will get some calls of people wanting cleanups. And so my tip is, like, when people call wanting cleanups, right off the bat, I'm not totally excited about that. But if you do the cleanup, I've learned that if I do the cleanup, it's just like you have a foot in the door to get the maintenance there. So even if they don't ask for it, usually when you do the in the past when I've done cleanups, even if they don't ask for it, I just, when I get to the end, when I get done, I tell them, it would be this much, money to maintain it all the time. And they're like, wow. Usually I think that when people are just wanting that or something, a lot of times, like, they think that's going to be more than what it is. So that's a really good thing, and then let's say you don't get the lawn care, after you do it. Let's say you just done the cleanup like you agreed to, and they pay you and leave. Well, a couple months later, it starts looking bad again, and they intended on doing it themselves, but their equipment wouldn't run, and it's a little bit harder than they thought. So if they decided to call a lawn care company, you that did the cleanup, and they already know you and you did a good job, if you did a good job, they will, boom, like you will be the first one they call. And also another thing, with the cleanups, you can tell them, if you want to use me regularly for maintaining, then I'll do the cleanup for this much, and if you or if not, whatever. So those are just a couple ideas, and that does work. I've gotten a good many accounts from where they called me for something like that, or they wanted some bushes put in or whatever, and or bushes pruned, or whatever calls you get random calls. And I have definitely landed a good many yards, regular yards, just because I went out and done that thing, and they liked me, and I did a real good job, and then I was, and then it kind of turned into a regular lawn thing. So just keep that in mind, and you know, I'm at the point now where I can't really handle anymore. Um, so that's kind of a, you know, there's definitely challenges that come with that. Challenges that come with that are, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, when new people call, you know, you're always like, man, because I have some yards where I don't know if they're priced quite as good as like they really should be. So when I get new calls, I'm kind of like, man, should I drop some other ones to maybe get the, you know, ones of these? And so, you know, it's kind of something I have to deal with or think about or whatever. And but like I can take 2 more yards, I think, and I just can't do any more than that. It would just be impossible. So and the reason I tell you that is because, you know, if you guys do good work and you know, put some time into putting out business cards and just, you know, always be real nice when people talk to you. If you do that, I mean, you know, you will spread, and there's plenty of work to go around. There's so many yards that people aren't doing just because people are too lazy to market them, and even if they are, when the people call them, they're not nice because they don't call them back or something like that. And make sure you call them back. You know, I've gotten so many yards just because I called them back, you know, that day after I finished that yard or whatever, because when it starts getting busy, you know, they'll call these lawn companies, and it may be a couple days, you know, before they call them back, and then, you know, they kind of just missed out. So I don't know, I'm kind of just rambling, but hope you guys are having a great day. And oh, and another thing, yards I have, it really means a lot to a customer. Like when you do, let's say you did the bushes or you did their yard or something, and you ain't, let's say you haven't talked to in a while. You know, people that live there and they come out and say hey to you and stuff all the time. You don't need to do this, but you know, people, let's say it's like a second home, or they're mostly gone at work when you're there, so like you don't really talk to them that much. You know, every few times I would take a picture of something that looks good when you get done and just send it to them, just so you kind of just keep some communication going. And it means so much to them. You know, they haven't heard from me in a while, and you know, storm comes, and I just take a picture of all the pile of crap that's in the back of my truck that I hauled off for them, and you know, send that to them, and show them, you know, that looks good or whatever. Just take 5 seconds with your phone, just take a couple pictures, and you don't have to take the time to talk to them and send it right then. Sometimes, like, I'll take them, and then, you know, later at night after dinner at home or whatever, boom, I'll start just texting them out to whoever they go to. And so that's a really good tip, you know, just getting some pictures. You know, I just texting them a picture, I think, is just a really cool thing. I mean, I know if someone was doing something for me, someone was working on my car and they're sending pictures of the progress of work, and this is the old part and what it looks like and stuff. I mean, think about that. That's pretty neat. So anyway, sorry I'm just kind of rambling today, but I was just wanting to tell you guys that. And you know, feel free to use anything I do. That's really the reason why I do, is to try to help others. And you guys, there's so many things I've learned from you guys too. So you know, I feel like people that are watching lawn care videos on YouTube are kind of like more serious about it, you know, because there's millions of guys that do lawn care, but, you know, their time off or something, they don't want to, you know, watch any videos about it or have anything to do with it. So you know, I feel like these are kind of the more serious guys, you know, that are watching that, serious about, you know, doing this. So so yeah, it's a really cool thing. And you know, like I said, just you know, just get ready. It's going to be a great season, and looking forward to warm weather. You know, I've been cold for many months, and because I do a lot of work during the winter. You know, I clean gutters and all, you know, all kind of things. But so anyway, I'm kind of ready for it to warm up. It'll be good, and mow green grass. That'll be great, and pull weeds and all that. So you know, check out my other videos, and you know, and hope y'all are having a great day, and it's gonna be really good. And then if you have a question about something, you know, about how I like, you know, how do I like a certain piece of equipment or whatever, you know, let me know, and I'm gonna try to get reviews on everything I have. That's something I need to work on. I always forget about it for some reason. I have reviews on some stuff I have, but I'm gonna work on getting some more. So anyway, well, I better get back to work, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.